Hey YouTube, it's Steve from San Francisco. Today is Saturday, February 5th, 2022. And I could remember years ago, either in 2015, 2016, they were claiming a pandemic was coming back then. Yeah, I remember somebody saying the next president is going to deal with the pandemic. And yeah, it's already, the time happened. And there's some movies that predicted a pandemic. There's movies like The 12 Monkeys, but the pandemic was in 2017. And it was a TV show called The 12 Monkeys. And there was a movie, The 12 Monkeys, with Bruce Willis that came out in 1995. And it was a pandemic. Yeah, everything, this movie, the time frame was close. That happened. Most of the world perished because of this. And there's other movies. Resident Evil. Something happened. A virus escaped. There's plenty of other ones. Outbreak, that was old. That came out in 1994. Plus, they claim the solution. Other people claim the solution might have micro-robots. And look at Terminator Genesis, when John Connor had his victory in 2029, a guy came up and all of a sudden micro-robots climbed all over him, and they claim that's happening. But yeah, you can't believe everything that you hear. I'm thinking about showing some clips of everything about all these videos or these movies. Talked about a virus escaping, like the 12 Monkeys. Yeah, I believe accidents can happen in the lab and things could escape. That definitely happened. You could end up, they have these stuffs in labs. It's normal. They test stuff and they keep them in containers to keep them safe so they won't escape. If any of those containers, those glass containers, breaks, the virus can spread. Okay, if 3 people were in a lab working on something, if an accident happens and they get infected, and it could spread everywhere, and it could be a disaster. Yeah, I believe that might have happened. That's just my opinion. They handle things carefully, but accidents do happen. All right. I'm going to show you the 12 Monkeys. All right. The TV show. The movie was pretty good. It came out almost 27 years ago. On December 29th, 1995. It came out and was all about this virus that spread all through the world, and it took out most of the population. All right, the TV show. It was about this. He's a time traveler. He's trying to prevent everything from happening. So he goes back to the 90s or... No, 2015. Excuse me, it was 2015. He was from the year 2045. And he went back to 2015. Try to stop everything from happening. I'm going to put on a clip. All right?
Friends would walk up to me and just be like, what the fuck is your bug? And I would just tell them.
Here it is.
Most of what we know is pieced together from fragments. Only a fraction of the world's population survived. Our only option is to undo it. I'm going back to the past.
Do you believe in fate?
You ready to make history? I'll make it.
Remember, Mr. Cole, everyone you see is already dead.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Dr. Riley.
How do you know my name?
You gave me this mission.
You think you're from the future?
I know. It's hard to wrap your mind around. Now, please. Where is Leland Frost?
I remember meeting you in 1987, and you looked exactly the same.
What do I do that is so monumental that the laws of physics are broken?
Even if you stop him, how will you know if the future's changed?
I'll be erased.
You know what they call that? Paradox.
I don't know what the hell is going on here, Cass, but I know it's not all in your head. You believe me now?
I don't know what I believe. But I have a lot of goddamn questions.
How's that possible?
You just kill someone.
He's already dead. Everybody is already dead. You are already dead.
I don't understand. That's okay. But you will.
Okay. Yeah, that show, I used to watch it all the time. So, yeah, this guy was sent back in time to save humanity because the guy he was following somebody that had the virus and he's going to release it at the airport. And he tried to stop it. Yeah, I used to watch it every week. Yeah, everything. He tried to prevent anything. He ended up, I guess, I don't remember the last episode. It was very vaguely. I think he did save everybody and prevented it. And there was plenty of other shows like that. I played Helix a couple of weeks ago, and they were in a lab up in the Arctic, and there was a guy infected, and everybody got infected, and they found a cure. Then the whole place just exploded at the last episode. The second season wasn't that good. They were on an island, probably in the Pacific somewhere, but that's how that ended. They didn't make a third season. The show was canceled after the second season. And there was another movie, Resident Evil. They had a blue, I think it was a blue canister, had this blue, I want to say, antidote. It turned everybody into zombies. I about a month ago, I watched the new Resident Evil, but this took place September 30th, 1998. But this is all fiction. But yeah, that's what they ended up trying to evacuate the city, Raccoon City, on Resident Evil. I'm gonna pull up another video. All right. Make this.
What if you could get rid of your kitchen garbage at the push of a button?
Yeah, this is it. It came out in November.
My friend Lomi. At Pila, we're
Hello? What's your name?
The hell happened here?
The Umbrella Corporation's been experimenting on this town since we were kids. People are getting sick. We have to stop Umbrella.
Show me your hands. What the
The world needs to know what's really going on. Get out of this town!
Resident Evil, welcome to Raccoon City. Rated R, exclusively in movie theaters. November
Yeah.
24th.
Yeah, I'm watching that, and I guess the town, something was going on with the town, and they got infected with something, and they eventually turned into zombies. The first scene, they were at a restaurant, and I guess the lady was one of the first that got infected. Then the next thing you know, the dog, there was a girl that ended up, something happened with the dog, and the guy that was driving the truck, he got bitten by the dog, and he ended up turning into a zombie. Then the truck, I guess the truck crashed somewhere, and everything blew up from there, and there was zombies everywhere. Yeah, there was plenty of other movies. Man, there's so many movies I could think of it's like a pandemic, but I can't think of them all. I guess The Walking Dead was caused by, those zombies were caused by dust from a meteor. Yeah, this is all fiction, but everything seems all right. Helix, that was a virus. Another thing they talked about, micro robots. Those little robots, they claim the solution has micro robots and 5G. No. That's crazy. It kind of reminds me of Terminator Genesis. All right. There was a scene that John Connor, okay, they won the war in 2029. There was victory. Then all of a sudden, these micro robots went all over him, and he changed. I'm trying to find that scene. It's Terminator Genesis. It came out in 2015. Opening scenes. Yeah, Skynet. They have this thing called Skynet on Terminator. The T. Yeah, I'll probably play this clip. It's probably 5 minutes long. All right, I'm gonna play it now. Oh, it's 2 minutes. Okay.
Bed burns 46 pounds in 2 weeks.
Yeah, all this
If you are struggling to lose
infomercials
weight
and
you're
stuff.
over-
Machine thinks. We cannot win. The machine thinks that we will not strike at the very heart of Skynet. Yet here we stand on the precipice of the final battle. We die tonight. Mankind dies with us. Go! I look at each of you, and I see the marks of this long and terrible war.
Activate Model 101.
For our children. Our children's children, so they will not carry these marks. But they will know who we are and what we did. That we did not bow down. We did not give in. We rose up at this moment, at this hour, willing to sacrifice everything so that they can live in freedom. On this night, we take back our world. They're using the weapons. We gotta get to the hangar. God! God! You want me? I'm ready!
Colorado units reporting in. Skynet Central Core is down. Repeat, Skynet has been destroyed.
John was right. Colorado unit succeeded. And the machines fell. But it was too late.
We found it, sir. Right where you said it would be.
What is that thing? Fate.
The first tactical time weapon. Skynet just used it.
Okay. Yeah, that was a clip
If you are struggling to lose weight and secretly want to
of
escape
Terminator
from Christmas past, then you
Genesis.
have to see this now. Dr. Lamb, a whistleblowing doctor from deep inside the weight loss industry, is breaking his code of silence. In November 2021, he leaked a...
Yeah, that was the scene. They had the victory, but I can't find the scene that the micro robots. Yeah, the micro robots going after John Connor. I'm looking for them now. Yeah, please.
America's most reliable network is
This
going
thing's
home
loud.
with Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband now in many more cities. Hey, it's Mindy.
Yeah, I'm looking around for it. Yeah, they had the victory, and all of a sudden they sent the original Terminator to 1984, where it all began. It was kind of a sequel into a prequel, I would like to say. Yeah, I'm trying to look for that. It came out in June 2015. So they went back in time to try to change everything. So that's what happened. The full movie trailer. I'm trying to look for it now. The whole trailer. All right. Yeah, there was a scene that John Connor and somebody went up behind him and just grabbed him, and all of a sudden these micro robots went all over him, and next thing you know, he's not John Connor anymore. He's like a cyborg. Then they sent him to 2017, and everything. Then they started to go after his father, Kyle Reese, and try to prevent the war from happening, or have the machines win to change history. Yeah. And look at these movies. They predict stuff. You have all this technology now. They can make, Elon Musk's is making cyborg robots. We're coming up to that. Cyborg robots that look like people. Hey, it's happening. They said back in 1984, it was going to happen within 40 years. We're 38 years from 1984, and it's happening. Look at the cars now. Some of the cars could drive by themselves. Everything's being run by computers, like Skynet. There might be a real Skynet. Yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, viruses, pandemics could easily be caused by an accident. An accident at a lab. That's all what it takes. One person makes a mistake, and it could affect the whole world. I think back in 2015, when they said there was a pandemic coming, I think they knew there was a chance of it happening, and it happened. All right. I guess this is all I have to talk about. I just put in some clips. I'm trying my best. I just have my cell phone. I'm going to get another camera sometime. Update everything. All right. That's all I have to show you. And this is Steve from San Francisco. And my email is stevefromsanfran@yahoo.com. Or just leave a comment. All right. Thank you. All right. Like, share, subscribe, or don't. I am out.